Are you joking? Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. The cord has already disconnected. That is fabulous. We're gonna go ahead and take on Red Zone Frieza in this video. I'm using basically this team right here with a support memory that's specifically for Namek Goku because I want him to look absolutely insane. That's like my main goal with this team, is to just have Namek Goku absolutely pop off. Like, I haven't seen too much of this, but I know that it's really not that hard. I'll let these play real quick. Alright, now we can get right on into this. And there's the support memory of just Goku getting hit by the thing. So from what I've seen of this event, Frieza has a lot of gimmicks. I believe this second form Frieza can AoE, final form Frieza can double super attack, and I'm pretty sure, and then final form Frieza, like the full power Frieza, pretty sure he just hits like really hard. So I am not too concerned, especially with this team. I'm not really worried about like how things are gonna go, because a lot of the characters that I'm using right here are very strong and very powerful. As long as I can get them all built up and like ready to go by the time we get to the final phases, I don't foresee us having too many issues. I think the hardest part about this stage is really just gonna be like the physical phase, which is second form Frieza, and maybe third form Frieza, because we do have a couple tech units on this team. Though, like, any decent rotation from Namek Goku is going to just obliterate any of these phases, because he gets guaranteed crits throughout the entirety of this event, which is something that like really should not be forgotten. Like, I feel like in this specific event, since this Frieza has so many phases where you can stack up, and as you can see, this first phase is really not that bad, Namek Goku is probably the best character in the game for this fight, because I just don't feel like he's going to be in any danger whatsoever while doing a ton of damage.
Trunks, お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Alright, cool. Anyway, let's just get back into it. So yeah, I'm not worried about literally any of the characters on this team, like, whatsoever. I think this is going to be a very easy, very clean run. If I need to pop an item, I will, just because I want the victory. I don't want to sit here going through every single like fight 3 times, you know what I mean? Because it is a red zone stage, you do get 3 fights per day, and I just want to be able to beat it, get it done, and have it listed that I have done it. I don't know who I'm going to use for the cooler team, or like the cooler fight. I might try and do the Ginyu Force, because like I was thinking of the other teams that I like to use, and none of them are really fit to handle. Oh, we're actually going to be able to get a stack with Namek Goku. I'm doing this for free. Actually, I think this is actually better for us that we didn't finish him off. Anyway, so as I was saying, none of the like 200% leads that I really like to use are really fit to handle the typings that are covered by Cooler. Because he starts out as AGL and then it goes into int. So you really want to use like physical type characters. So physical and like tech is what you kind of want to just focus your team around. And while I do have some very, very good characters for... Oh my god, the key is terrible. Like, I was thinking of using the LR Super Stand 4 team. Like, that's an option that I could use. I could use Ginyu Force. I could just use this team, but we'll bring a lot of physical characters. Like, I'm not entirely sure of what I want to do yet. But I do have a lot of choices. So I'm really just kind of thinking of what I'm going to do for Cooler. Because, like, this one was, like, kind of a no-brainer. Because if you just bring a team that's, like, anywhere similar to this, you kind of just steamroll the stage. Because all of these units are probably way too good for this Frieza. I saw people comparing this Frieza to, like, Cell Max and Broly and Omega, and this Frieza is nowhere near those fights. Granted, I haven't seen too much of this fight on my own account against my units, like my 55% to 69 to 79% units. So, maybe I'll be surprised, but as of right now, I am not seeing where the struggles come. Maybe that's just me, but it just seems a little easy. Like, sure, the AoE in this phase could be pretty bad considering we have so many int units, but at the same time, it's like we have int units that are very, very strong with guard and damage reduction and stacking and all these other crazy effects. I'm actually kind of hoping we get super attacked right here. For Namegoku? No? Okay. But yeah, like, Namegoku's gonna drop a 7.5 million attack stat. He's not rainbowed. He's full level 10. He's not rainbowed. And this is just, he's gonna guaranteed crit. He can do this 3 times if he really wanted to. Like, oh, okay, he doesn't want to, I guess. Oh no, 42, oh no, 200, oh no. Like, we're fine. Like, this is fine. Like, you might look at that and be like, wow, that was a lot of damage, but like, they have type disadvantage. Namegoku's only supered twice. And we're not even, like, about to die. So, it's like, am I worried at all? Not even in the slightest. We get some decent healing here from same type orbs. We're already back up to pretty much half health. This is just too easy. I don't have a lot to talk about with this because, like, I've seen gameplay of this event already. I know what I should be expecting, right? I know how my units are going to perform, i.e. Merge Zamasu absolutely obliterating it, right? So, it's kind of like a thing where I'm like in this weird middle ground where I want to go into these events unprepared and like surprised and be like, oh, let's see how my team does and whatever, blah. But at the same time, I also want to know if I'm going to get hard gimmicked out of the stage. Because if, like, we get like farther into this fight and I just get like mollywopped by something and I'm just not prepared for it, I feel like that doesn't really make for a very engaging video. Like my Cell Max fights, I literally have only fought Cell Max in one, like, before I won, I only fought him twice. So that should give you guys a small little like insight into how that went. Like, I did my first fight against Cell Max like the second the event dropped when I was like half awake, and I got one shot with the Ginyu Force team and I was like, oh cool, and then I just went back to bed, woke up, beat it in the shower. You know what I mean? Like these hard events, I want to be surprised, but I also want to know what I'm expecting so that I can build around it, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm kind of trying to give you guys. So, because while our boxes may differ, it's mainly about like kind of like strategies of what to do to plan against certain things that are in these stages. For this stage, just bring Namegoku and you should be fine, is what I would like to say. Granted, my Namegoku is being a bit of a bum right now and not super attacking a lot, so it's kind of sad. But as long as you have a solid enough team and you have like Namegoku or any of these other strong LRs, I highly doubt you're gonna have any trouble in this event. Ooh. Look at the Majin, she just active skill. I'm definitely not gonna do that. but the focus here is gonna be these guys. Majin Vegeta is like really relegated to like a final slot character for me right now. But yeah, as long as you have like, I think a good enough team that's able to beat the majority of the red zone stages, I really do think you're going to be able to beat this stage just fine. I don't know about Coolers because I haven't seen the most of Coolers event yet, but I know for at least for the Frieza portion, you should be perfectly fine against literally anything that he's going to do. Let's see how much this does. Post super attack merge Zamasu. 39, yeah, like 300 or 3,099 damage, 999. That's literally nothing. There's nothing to worry about in this stage. They're taking type disadvantage double digits. Any of these strong teams should be able to body this stage. Now, the one thing that I would like to point out is I don't know why, but they only made stages for Frieza and for Cooler, but not Golden Frieza or Metal Cooler. Like, so the events are really short in terms of the Cooler's one is ridiculously short, and then you have Frieza's, which is like just the Namek Saga stuff. So it's a little interesting to me personally because like I'm thinking about it, and I feel like there should be more. Like, I don't know if we're getting a Golden Frieza themed stage later on, or a Metal Cooler themed stage in part 2 or something like that. It's just like for right now, I feel like in terms of Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, it's a little lacking. I personally would have found it interesting if they did like a King Cold and Mecha Frieza stage, or they could have done a Chilled stage. I'm gonna keep bringing up Chilled just because I find Chilled hilarious as a character. We could have had a Chilled stage. We could have had a Mecha Frieza King Cold stage. Like, there's so much that they couldn't do with the Wicked Bloodline that I'm really surprised that they didn't. Is I think what I'm trying to get at. Oh, he's not gonna be able to 18p super. Do we want to do this? Nah. I have faith in my man. I would have liked him to get the 18 key, but it should be fine. Oh, this is fine. Unless he gets supered after. But they shouldn't take too much damage from this. How much? 200? Okay. Yeah, we should be alright. Because the rest of the characters on this team should be able to live a super attack. I'll pop an item, though, if I really feel like I'm getting aggressively low. I did think about putting Merge Zamasu in slot 1 there, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. Oh, and he got the double super anyway. If you guys on Global get Merge Zamasu, give this man full additional, because he desperately will need that. Yeah, perfect example. I didn't get the 18 key super attack, but I got a double super anyway, so I got the same amount of defense. Yeah, see, perfectly fine. I would have taken so much more damage if that didn't happen. No, Frieza in this phase being able to double super attack is really interesting. Because I feel like for a lot of teams on Global, you're probably going to want to run like the Super Saiyan 4s and the guides and stuff like that. And there's a lot of STR units that people like to bring into these events that are good, like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and STR Vegito. I don't think you should bring STR Vegito in here. I feel like that'd be the worst idea ever, probably. Oh, wait, should I use an item? Yeah, why not? But yeah, there's a lot of characters that I feel like people would like to bring that are STR, that I feel like would get kind of cooked in this specific phase because of the chances of getting double super attacked by an AGL unit. Like, you're kind of just asking for an STR unit to die, I think, if you're bringing them in here, especially against that the final tech phase, because I'm going to assume that he's going to hit at least as hard as Broly, like in his AoE phase minimum, right? And in their type disadvantage and type neutral characters take a hefty amount of damage, I would say. Definitely more than I would like them to take, is what I should say. So it's kind of like a thing where in a stage like this, you really want to be planning for these final phases. So I would say do not bring any AGL units. Don't bring any STR units. That's a lot of damage. I'm kind of glad I used the item. I would have liked a Dokkan attack now instead of later. The Majin Vegeta should be fighting at 6 orbs. He's super rude, so he should be okay no matter what. That was a little scary. So what I am gonna do is one of these. I should really turn on the audio for like the music, because I usually do post audio, but it's whatever. Oh, that didn't kill. Are you joking? I guess I get same type of orb healing, but that's upsetting. And he's gonna... What the hell? Why? Why couldn't they have just killed? Why couldn't they have just finished this fight? Why? Why? It doesn't make sense. I don't under... Oh, actually, can we do double fathers and... Oh my god, we can. I should probably... I'm doing it. Why not, right? Why not? I'll put the audio on for this, for the music. So I'll cut off the random background music I've been using and just use this one. I got it. I have to. Alright, cool. We can continue now that we have super buffed our defense. Does that look good to anybody? Does that look pretty good? Looks good to me. I don't know. I might be smoking something. It might not be that good. I think it might be possible to just straight up one-turn this, depending on what Namagoku does. Like, if all three of these characters triple super triple crit, we probably just win. I doubt we die. It would be kind of terrible if we do. Like, genuinely awful. But he's going down. How much is it gonna do, Frieza? Come on, buddy. Pitiful. And that's with no item, by the way. Granted, I did use 2 Gallic guns, so... Oh, yes, Frieza, die. Oh, wait, is he gonna live? No, right? Wow. Wow. Oh, we can finish it with this, though. Well, anyway, this has been a good video, I think.
貴様の片付け方が分かったぜ。やっとな。貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。さらばだ。ブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
And that has been Frieza. Interesting. Yeah, not hard. Definitely could have been a lot harder. I would compare that to something like a Super 17 or a Baby in terms of difficulty. Nothing that really felt too absurd, I think. The double super attack turn can do some decent damage, but like, that's about it. It did take 20 minutes though. That's a little interesting. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Only one item used. Nice. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about this stage in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.